If you're looking for a fun game to work on your note recognition and actually rhythm recognition, then Ningenius is a great place to start. So let's have a look at what it's got. Basically, you're a ninja. I mean, who doesn't want to be a ninja? What happens is you go through puzzles of varying types, and the quicker you do and the better you score, then you get a belt at the end of it, and it can be anywhere between a white and a black belt. The games that you can actually get in Ningenius vary a wee bit. There's two kind of note learning games, and there's a rhythm based game as well. The note learning game they call it fingering, and what happens is the staff note appears, you select a note on the keyboard along the bottom, and then if you get it right, you score points. If you get it wrong, you smash his face off the wooden bar, which is unpleasant for everybody. The second game you get is the note name, where the staff note appears and then you have to hit a letter along the bottom. Same principle applies, you just have to get the right answer. You can crack the wood or break it, and then you can get the wrong answer and you can again smash it. The last one is rhythm, and it just basically works the same way. What happens is you see a rhythm, there's a multiple choice option at the bottom. Again, you pick the correct one as quickly as you can. So when we go to play the game, the first thing you do is select your difficulty. The difficulty basically has different time frames. The harder it is, the longer you'll go for, and also the range of notes increases, and also if you're playing the rhythm game, then the complexity of the rhythm will change as well. Then what you do is you select the game that you want, so it's either fingering, note name or rhythm. And the last choice you've got on the right hand side is study or test. Study, what that does is when you go in, it takes a bit of time to show you, all the answers and the questions, if you like, and it's just a case of studying that. Funny that. The notes and the pictures, or the rhythms and the pictures, so that you get an idea of what the whole thing looks like. The test, as you can imagine, is a test. So you actually go through the multiple choice questions, and at the end, as I said, you get awarded a belt. Okay, by the end of the game, you get a score, right? And the score is broken down into different things, like how many mistakes you made, how many right answers you got, how quickly you did it. So you get bonus points for the speed that you go at, and you'll notice if you're watching the video that the faster you go, you get a wee bonus, and if you go really fast, then you get like fire coming out your back, which is obviously what you want to aim for. The faster you go, the higher the points you score. As you get right answers, what happens is you crack the wood. Unfortunately, when you get a wrong answer and you hit your face off the wood, then you don't crack the wood at all, just your face. And then once you've cracked the wood so many times that eventually it breaks, you shout Ningenius, everybody's happy, and you get a bonus, and that gets added to your score at the end. Okay, if you've played this game, let us know what it's like in the comments below. If you like the video, feel free to like, and if you subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing, thank you. So just to summarise, really, it's a fun game, looks great, the background music's catchy. I've actually had some of my students sit down and try and figure out the background music and how to play it on the piano. The varying amounts of difficulty levels are really good as well, because, I can get black belt in Ningenius, not that I'm bragging, of course. It's just a good all-round game. Now, in the past, I've spoken about Note Rush as a note recognition game. Now, the difference between these two is, and the reason I've got both of them in my studio and I use both of them with students, is because Note Rush, you have to sit down at the piano and actually play the notes, so that's really good. But if you don't happen to be at a piano, if you're on a train or something like that, or if you're just sitting in bed and you want to play a couple of games or something, then Ningenius is brilliant, because it'll sharpen that reading skill, but you just, you won't be playing it on an instrument. So thanks very much for watching and listening. Hopefully you like this, and I would wholeheartedly recommend the game, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers.